Assalamualaikum to Dr. Aina Idayu. My name is Nur Isato Aimitunur Azman. I will be presenting the background of GIC and the reason why our group selected this company for the case study. Let me start by briefly explaining the background of GIC. Golden Screen Cinemas or GIC is one of the biggest cinema operators in Malaysia and operates under the Kuok Group. Over the years, GIC has expanded widely across the country with many cinema locations. What makes GIC different is that they do not only focus on movie screening, but they also try to create a better entertainment experience through advanced cinema technology, food service, merchandise, and special events. This shows that GIC positions itself as more than just a cinema, but also as an entertainment provider. Moving on the next slide, our group selected GIC because the cinema industry was among the sectors most affected during the COVID-19 pandemic. GIC experienced many organizational and operational change, especially in terms of business operation, workforce management, and changing customer expectation. Therefore, GIC is a suitable case study to analyze organizational development and change management, particularly in the post-pandemic period.
Assalamualaikum and hi Dr. Aina. My name is Siti Nur Farazana binti Muhammad Rozi. Now, I will proceed with the issue that GSC Cinema faced. The first issue is permanent closure of a few famous GSC Cinema outlets. CEO of Golden Screen Cinemas Sendirian Berhad, GSC, Kohmeli, stated that currently our Malaysian film industry is experiencing a crisis. A lot of cinemas have closed down almost a year since the pandemic occurred in Malaysia in March 2020. Even after the pandemic have passed, unfortunately, there are a few famous GSC cinema outlets that have collapsed down, such as GSC Ceras Leisure Mall and GSC Berjaya Times Square. According to NST Online 2024, there are 4 negative impacts. The first one is job losses up to 20,000 workers. Workers such as ticketing staff, cleaners, projection operators, and food service workers were directly affected when cinema branches ceased operations. This increased employment uncertainty within the entertainment industry. Secondly, lowered customer satisfaction through accessibility. Customers that live near closed cinemas must travel far away to watch movies. For example, after the closure of the GSC Berjaya Times Square outlet, customers need to go to other cinemas such as GSC Setia City. This creates higher transportation costs, longer travel time, and reduced convenience. As a result, some customers may choose to stream online platforms instead of visiting cinemas. Thirdly, GSC faced loss of revenue. When a cinema outlet closes permanently, GSC loses an important source of income from movie ticket sales, food and beverage purchases, and advertising revenue. Since cinemas were closed for months and up to a year during the pandemic, GSC reported that in 2020, the industry faced losses of up to 500 million ringgit and a 90% drop in revenue year on year. And lastly, losing social and entertainment experiences. Fun fact about cinemas are they provide a social experience that streaming services cannot fully replace. It caused communities to lose popular gathering places and family entertainment venues. Since popular cinemas like Ceras Leisure Mall that had been operating since 1995 need to close down, many Malaysians express sadness because that cinema held strong nostalgic value for them.
My name is Nur Fatika Seza binti Sleman and I will be presenting issue 2, Digital Transformation and Changing Consumer Expectations at GSC Cinema in the Post-Pandemic Era. After the COVID-19 pandemic, customer behavior in the entertainment industry changed significantly. During lockdown periods, many people became accustomed to using digital platforms and streaming services such as Netflix and Disney Plus for entertainment. As a result, customers begin to expect services that are faster, safer, and more convenient. This created a major challenge for GSC Cinema because traditional cinema operations were no longer enough to satisfy customers' needs. Consumers prefer online booking, cashless payments, mobile applications, and contactless services instead of queuing at ticket counters. Therefore, GSC had to accelerate its digital transformation efforts to remain competitive in the entertainment industry. The significance of this issue can be seen through industry statistics. According to Finas Malaysia, cinema admissions dropped dramatically from 77.78 million viewers in 2019 to only 10.23 million in 2020, before falling further to 3.29 million in 2021. Although the industry has gradually recovered, cinema attendance remain below pre-pandemic levels. This shows that consumer habits have changed and cinemas now face stronger competition from streaming platforms. From an organizational development perspective, this issue reflects the need for organizations to adapt to environmental changes. GSC had to modernize its technological systems, improve customer service processes, and continuously innovate to meet changing customer expectations in the post-pandemic environment. This issue had several important impacts on GSC Cinema. First, it contributed to declining ticket sales as many consumers choose to watch movies through streaming platforms from the comfort of their homes. Second, GSC experienced reduced customer traffic, resulting in fewer visitors not only for movie screenings, but also for food and beverages purchases, which are an important source of revenue for cinemas. Third, the company faced pressure to improve its digital services, including mobile ticketing systems, mobile applications, and digital customer engagement strategies.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Ainul Shazwa and I will continue to explain about how overcome issue number 1 and number 2. So moving on to our strategic responses, let's look at how GSC managed to overcome issue number 1, which is the permanent closure of several famous outlets like Cheras Leisure Mall and Berjaya Times Square. To counter these closures, GSC implemented 4 key initiatives. So the first one is workforce deployment. Instead of mass retrenchment for thousands of staff, GSC executed a market consolidation plan. Like they internally relocated affected ground crew to operating branches in high-density areas with greater customer traffic. So number 2 is making local movies. Like fewer physical outlets make it harder to attract audience. So to solve this, GSC partnered with local filmmakers to co-produce exclusive Malaysian film, drawing crowds back to their remaining locations. So the third one is membership promotion. To address the loss of popular shopping mall hubs, GSC used their rewards database to offer special promotions by encouraging loyal members to visit nearby GSC branches instead. So the last one is cutting operational costs. GSC focused heavily on cost optimization by cutting unnecessary expenses. So to ensuring that their remaining entertainment hubs stay profitable and sustainable. So through these efforts, GSC successfully protected its workforce and stabilized its core business present. Now let's address issue 2, which focus on rapid digital transformation and changing consumer expectation due to streaming platforms like Netflix and Disney+. GSC deployed 4 progressive strategies to stay competitive. So the first one is competitor bankruptcy, which is to tackle several revenue declines from lockdowns. GSC launched Keepsake, which is an e-commerce platform for exclusive movie merchandise and collection, creating a brand new income stream. Second one is reducing customer footprint, which is industry traffic remaining low and competitors like MBO cinemas closing down. GSC smartly acquired MBO's key asset to expand its market share and launch GSC Rewards to aggressively drive traffic back. Third one is demand for digital service, which is meet the high demand for contactless interactions. GSC completely upgrade the GSC mobile app and deploy over 148 cashless self-service kiosks for a seamless ticketing experience. And lastly is home streaming competition, which is offer an experience that home streaming cannot replicate, like GSC introduced premium cinematic technologies like ScreenX with its 270 degrees panoramic view and the ultra-luxurious Arum Theatre. By redefining the theatre experience, GSC successfully proved that the magic of the big screen is still irreplaceable.
Hi,
My name is Nur Faria Natasha binti Syahifuddin, and I will be discussing about the recommendations for GSC's potential improvements. There are three key strategies that can help enhance customer engagement and increase cinema attendance. First, the reverse bundling with mall merchants. This strategy involves integrating movie tickets with promotional offers from retail stores within the mall. For example, customers who purchase a movie ticket can receive exclusive discounts or vouchers that are valid on the same day. This approach creates mutual benefits for both the cinema and mall retailers by encouraging higher foot traffic and increasing overall consumer spending within the shopping mall ecosystem. Second, continuously enhancing customer engagement. In today's digital environment, cinemas should actively utilize social media platforms to communicate with customers and promote special offers, the upcoming releases, and exclusive events. In addition, staying updated with current internet trends can help cinema create more relevant and engaging marketing campaigns. As a result, customer interest and brand visibility can be strengthened, particularly among younger audiences. For our third and final recommendation is to create and offer unique experiences that cannot be replicated at home. This involves curating exclusive contents and special screenings tailored to niche customers segments. A highly successful recent trend is organizing multiple promotional tours featuring the movie cast. We have seen the massive positive impact of this firsthand and highly anticipated local releases like Blood Brothers, Gayung, Tarung, and recently The Furious. These actor tours create premier high engagement experiences where fans don't just watch a film, but they can share the hall with their favorite actor and actresses. Furthermore, aligning with the digital consumption trends, GSC should expand into live streaming concerts and global fan meets directly onto the big screen. Supplemented by exclusive limited edition merchandises, these hybrid events introduce an entirely unique value proposition to targeted consumer segments and successfully boosting ticket revenue and elevating the brand awareness. To conclude our presentation, GAC faced various challenges after the COVID-19 pandemic, especially due to cinema closure, lower customer attendance, and changing customer expectations as digital entertainment become more popular. However, GAC managed to adapt to these challenges by introducing several strategies such as improving digital service, redeploying employees, reducing operational costs, and enhancing cinema experience for customers. Overall, this case study highlights the importance of continuous innovation and strong customer engagement for GSCs to remain competitive and sustainable in the entertainment industry.